What's going on, YouTube? Come back at you with another video. So I saw these headlines running all over mainstream media. What's been reported is that the Pentagon has now released 3 different videos which they're claiming are UFOs. I wanted to talk about this because I think it ties into something much deeper and much more important, and I want to give people my perspective on what's going on. So, number one, the New World Order. Let's talk about that real quick. What is the New World Order? The New World Order, for those of you who don't know, is one world religion, one world government, and one world currency. So what that means is they want one religion. They want everybody to fall under one religion. They want to do away with traditional religions. They want everybody to fall under one religion. Then one world currency. They want everybody to be under the single currency. I don't know if it's going to be digital, how exactly they're going to do it. It's obviously not going to be physical currency, but one world currency that everybody uses. That as well as part of the New World Order. The third thing, one world government. So they want one governing body over the whole world. They want states and countries to give up their sovereignty and fall under the jurisdiction of one ruling body. That's what the New World Order is. And I'm going to tell you exactly how these aliens and these UFOs, how this all ties into it. So there's an agenda going on right now, and it's been going on for over a century, to make people believe that the government is involved in some type of cover-up with aliens and UFOs. And they're doing this specifically for a reason. It's a part of a much bigger agenda and a much bigger plot. And it all ties back into the New World Order. What is the New World Order? One world religion, one world government, one world currency. How are they going to do that? How are they going to get people to give up their state and country sovereignty? How are they going to do that when there's patriots all over this world? People are patriotic to where they live. How are they going to get these people then to give up their sovereignty and fall in line under one? That's number one. How are they going to get people to the currency is a little bit easier. The currency I can see them doing without having to use the whole UFOs. That's not going to be done through the UFOs and the aliens. But the most important piece of this puzzle is the religion. How are they going to get people to give up their religion? The only way, the one and only way, if you think about it, is through aliens. And I'm going to explain to you exactly how. They're going to present an external threat, something outside of the norm, the realm of what the people have ever seen, aside from Hollywood movies. And let me just say real quick, again, they've been training people's brains for decades and decades in Hollywood and the media and all this stuff to think that aliens are real and that the government has been involved in a cover-up. Even if you read some of these articles, and one in particular was from CNN, they were talking about how, this is potentially something that needs to be looked at because it could be a national security threat, meaning and they're not saying the aliens are specifically beings. All UFO means is unidentified flying object. They just don't know what it is. But they're alluding to and making it seem like, again, like they have been for decades, that there's some greater conspiracy going on and the government is covering something up. So they want you to believe that aliens are real. The reason why they're doing this, though, is because if they present this external threat, this is how they get people to get away from God. They could come out and say, and I don't know exactly how this is going to play out. I'm not trying to say I know everything, but I do know that this is in the cards. And I do know that this is the only way that they're able to actually get the New World Order and get people to give up their religion is with the aliens. But how they're going to do it is they're going to, who knows if they take out a whole country, a state, whatever the case may be. You got to remember, technology is a motherfucker. They've got technology that we wouldn't even believe if we saw. Like, they're probably 50 to 100 years ahead of what they show people as far as technology goes. So they've got some crazy shit. They can make some shit look like it's real without question. And imagine them taking out like a state or a country or something like that, blaming it on the aliens, saying everybody has to unite. We all have to come together. The aliens are really our God. It's not God who created us. It's the aliens. This is exactly what they need in order to make this happen. It sounds crazy. It sounds far-fetched, but so does mad scientists cooking up diseases and spreading them on people, giving them to people in order to reduce the population, in order to further agendas. That sounds crazy too, but that's exactly what's going on. The same way these people are putting poison in the food, the same way that these people are putting poison in your toothpaste with the fluoride, the fluoride in the water, all the lead and heavy metals in the water. This shit is all unbelievable, but it's all happening. That's what people need to get past in their mind. Yes, it sounds unbelievable, but that's exactly what's happening. And sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. So you got to really wake up to what's going on. The aliens, 100% in my mind, are some bullshit. They're going to use it as the only way to try to get people to come together and give up their rights, give up their sovereignty as far as nations, and give up their religion. There's no other way, especially if you look at the religion aspect of it. How are they going to get people to ever give up their religion? That's the only way. The only way is by presenting, again, an external threat, making it seem like this is what it is. They're going to come out and say, look, we've been lying to you. All the governments of the world are going to be joined in, because obviously they're all joined together behind the scenes. And they're going to all come out and say, look, we've been lying to you for a long time. This is what it really is. Like, the aliens are the ones that created us. This is what's coming. People need to understand how real this shit is. Again, it sounds crazy. It sounds unbelievable, but so is exactly everything else that's going on. It's unbelievable, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Shit is crazy out here. Just understand that aliens are part of a much bigger agenda, and hopefully some people out there now look at it a little bit differently and at least take the time and do some research into this. They spent billions and billions, not even billions, billions every year, trillions and trillions of dollars on NASA, which is basically the front for this whole thing. They can develop all this type of technology, do all this shit through the military, through NASA. And this is exactly how they're able to, create these things, this technology that can do things that people have never seen before. So people really need to wake up what's going on. Shit is not a game anymore. It's not a joke. They're coming for everything. They're coming for your soul. They're coming for your body. They're coming for your mind. They're coming for your kids. And you really need to wake up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like, subscribe, share, leave some